Hi Hadarian. So this is the second time I'm trying to record for you guys, so let's hope that it is working well. So let's see here. You have got major arcana here is the judgment. Okay, so there, your inner soul, your inner calling. A lot of the Hadarians right now, you're feeling a little kind of like you're feeling kind of antsy or itching to make changes in something. Okay, listen to your inner soul's calling. I feel like you have been gaining a lot of epiphanies lately, or maybe even finding out who you truly are, and now you're like, oh wow, okay, so I am a Hadarian starseed. What do I do next? Right, you've been tapped into the collective on your Hadarian collective for a long time. I feel like now, because of the judgment card, as you can see here, it is the card that showcase the wake-up call here. Okay, so there's something that you're waking up to. I feel like maybe some of your spiritual gifts are actually being activated at this moment, and a lot of you Hadarians are definitely growing within your spiritual gifts too. I feel like there's something new that you didn't realize that you had, and now it's not no longer dormant, right? What else, Spirit? Show us the way. Okay, so wow, you've got 1, 2, 3, I think 4 cards here. We'll see. All right, so first card we want to look at here is basically paths unknown. Oh my gosh. So you're being called, okay, Hadarians, you're being called into doing something that it's almost like a wake-up call for you. It's almost like you may feel like maybe a group of friends are no longer resonating with you, or vice versa, and same thing with a job or a relationship, and you are being asked to really just go with what you want, right? What is your soul asking you to do? What do you feel like you have to get done, or what place do you need to go to, right? And this is why the path unknown is there. 8 of Scrolls, and then you've got the Architect. So this is a reminder for you, Hadarians, to really understand that you are the magician. You are well equipped. Okay, this is talking about your potential, right? Because the Architect is looking at the blueprint and talking to all of the different key points in the blueprint, right? And the people, the necessary people that are going to be a part of this particular project, whatever that may mean for you. This is a general reading for the Hadarian collective, so if you resonate with it, it's definitely yours. But I feel like a lot of you guys, a majority of the collective of the Hadarians, you guys are definitely moving towards building something new, or building something different for yourselves. There's a 5 of Keys here, wish is fulfilled. So there's something that you have made a promise within your soul and within the collective as well. I feel like because the Hadarian collective is really strongly connected to your heart, so now the inner soul is basically connecting to your heart space, right? Because you're the heart alchemist. A lot of you guys will resonate with that phrase, and I feel like it's because your Hadarian collective has really had to really overcome a lot of pain pertaining to betrayal, especially because that is one of the greatest demise, one of the greatest factor of the Hadarian collective breakdown over at the planet that had to, you guys had to flee from that area, okay, from your planet, and it's no longer existing. Now the Buddha prepares, so you're in preparation for something, and since this is talking about the Buddha prepares, and your heart really it's like your consciousness as a purely enlightened Hadarian, because your superpower is actually your heart, and you may feel like your heart always kind of gets you into trouble, right? Like you feel something within your heart space for a lot of different people from all walks of life, and you may have felt like you've always kind of been told that your heart gets you into trouble. And it's funny because I just saw somebody else talking about that. I don't remember who that TikToker was, but I do give credit to her. If she ever comes across my video, she was talking about how like she was with her friend, and then her friend was talking about something, and then she was talking about like, oh, blah blah blah, this trait of mine always gets me into trouble because I can't hold back my words. And then her friend said that's her superpower, and it is so true. I feel like Hadarians, you have to understand that yes, your heart has brought you into a space of maybe a lot of difficulty in terms of like setting things up for your path, you know, but I feel like those difficulties, that those very same difficulties are the very same things that will actually give you even more spiritual growth. So you don't have to feel either ashamed. I'm not saying that you do feel ashamed of your heart. I'm just saying that you are in your rights to feel really proud about your heart, okay? Your heart space and your ability to really truly love people in the way that most star races may not be able to. And you are one of the top tiers when it comes to alchemizing that heart space. So be proud of yourself. Okay, now what else? Spirit, Buddha. Yeah, because it's talking about compassion and consciousness, and just, you know, just being able to really, really embrace different walks of life. Okay, now Spirit just showed me the Queen of Cups, right, and the Ace of Wands. So with this Ace of Wands is talking about that newly ignited passion. You're being given an opportunity to actually do something with your gifts when it comes to creativity, because wands are also very creative energy, and Queen of Cups is like that emotional state where you feel like, oh wow, you have abundance within that energy, right? Your emotional feelings, you are really truly tapping into what it is that makes you happy too. I mean, I think another collective also have very similar energies, but there's something about making that newly found passion to really work for you. Because remember, look at this queen is pregnant, so it talks about gestation period, right? You may be going through a certain gestation period, and now you're coming out of that gestation and the baby is ready to be born, okay? Or maybe you just got pregnant, you know, there's something to that effect. But that it doesn't have to be actual pregnancy. Could be like pregnancy of like ideas. So Spirit said pick as many as you'd like, Chai. I'm going to do these. Okay, so first card is 4. This is regarding your stability, okay? You've been asking questions about how can I create more stability within my life, right? And I feel like a lot of times I do see, like, for you guys, Hadarians, I feel like it's like it pertains to relationships and home. Because what will definitely catapult you into a better space, even way before you pursuing a relationship, I feel like a relationship with yourself will definitely do you some good. And it's going to give you stability, okay? Know yourself. And then you've got go east, right? So a lot of you guys are being asked to go, and I say asked is because you've got the Judgment card here, where the angel is waking you up, and this is calling your souls, okay? A lot of you guys from the Hadarian collective are being called to move east, right? Or to go towards the east side of the planet, or look towards the east, right? And a lot of times I think that's where the sun rises, right? I believe that's where it is, but I mean, obviously that differs for many different areas and regions of the planet. But then for some of you, there's actually three different directions. Now, there's something about southeast and east, right? Because you've got the split here. You've got the southward alone, eastward alone, and then all of a sudden, you've got southeast, okay? Take what you resonate with. I don't know what that means for you, but it says here, you are close, you are near. You're near where you're supposed to go, so don't go too far, okay? And I feel like this is a dual message here. It's either no, the answer is no to your question, or it is on, okay? So it could be like on something, on a book, on a, you know, a table or a desk, you know, whatever that question it is for you guys. So Hadarians, what else do you need to see here? Spirit said pick out one of these. I'm going to pick out one last card here. The Ark of the Covenant. Okay. So that energy is really talking about history as well. There's something about your history, or history of something, that you need to look. When I see the word east and southeast, I feel like Southeast Asia is very prominent for you guys. So check out, you know, the Southeast Asia. You may have like past lives there that will give you clues, okay? With that said, I'll see you in my next one. Bye.